Hi guys, my name's Katie, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got some book reviews for you. So on the 21st of May, like this month, I participated in a 24-hour readathon, which is hosted by the creator of the group that I'm a moderator for on Facebook. And it's for the third Sunday of every month, so the next one is on the 17th of June. So I will be linking the details in the description box, the link to the group on Facebook. So click the link and have a look and participate in the readathon if it's something you're interested in. It's so much fun. Like I said, every third Sunday of every month there's going to be a 24-hour readathon. It's the first 24-hour readathon that I participated in and I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. Everybody who's in the group was posting photos and videos and updates on the reading progress. Everyone was encouraging each other, trying to keep everybody motivated to read. It was so much fun. So yeah, again, I will link it all in the description box. Have a look and participate. Please join in because it's so much fun. So during the 24 hours I've started and finished 3 books. So I'll give you a little brief description and my ratings and my feelings when I was reading these books. So the first one I started and finished was Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. I spoke about this before in one of the videos. I was saving it for something like this, or for when I was in a bit of a reading slump, and I think I read this in about 40 minutes and I loved it. It was so good, so funny, especially considering what it's about. If you don't know, it's obviously about Mr. Fox and Mrs. Fox and their 4 small foxes, their children, living underground, and there's 3 different farmers near where he lives underground. One's a chicken farmer, one's like a geese farmer, and one's like, he's got like a cider warehouse where he makes all the cider. So naturally, being a fox, he goes and nicks their food so his family can survive, and the farmers get fed up with it, so they vouch between the 3 of them to capture him and kill him and his partner and their kids and things. So they all guard the place where he comes out of, like the borough where he lives. And obviously he's smart, so he catches wind of it. So he comes up with a plan to root all the other animals underground to figure out a way for them to all be happy and survive. Quite a dark subject matter, obviously, but it was so good. I really enjoyed this. I love the fox, and I love the badger that he becomes friends with. Really nice, heartwarming story. Didn't really, like I said, didn't take me long to read it. About 40 minutes to read it. Perfect for a readathon. I gave this one 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed this more than a couple of other Roald Dahl books that I've read, but yeah, I really recommend this one if you're on a bit of a reading slump or you are going to be participating in a readathon, then it's perfect. So the next one that I read, I love this one, was The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. Again, I'm glad I saved this for something like this because it really didn't take me that long to read it. I absolutely love this. Don't know why I waited so long to read this book. I knew I obviously knew the general story of what happens about the kids going through the wardrobe and discovering Narnia and meeting Aslan and all that kind of thing, but it was so much better than I thought it was going to be as well. I absolutely love Lucy. I like the 4 kids, the 4 main characters, but I love Lucy. Even though she's the youngest, I found her the most relatable. And I love when she meets Mr. Thomas the fawn. He's so funny, he is. I loved when these 2 were together in the book and they were talking. It just really made me laugh. It was really, really nice. I don't like the queen, whether she's the queen or the witch. I don't like her. She's horrible. And one of the kids does some quite questionable things. But the general story was so good. Love Aslan, the lion, and his group of friends and his followers. Yeah, I read this one and really loved it. And I was talking to Lee about it and said how much I liked it, so I needed to get the others. And the next day, the whole box set of them arrived because he'd been on Amazon and bought them for me. Really, really sneaky. He's really sneaky. Bought them all for me. So I'm actually reading at the moment The Magician's Nephew and loving it. Yeah, I gave this one 3.5 stars. Absolutely love this one. Again, perfect for like a readathon or anything like that. So yeah, I can't believe I waited so long to read it, but I really, really enjoyed this one. More than I thought I was going to. I loved it. It's so lovely, and like all the little illustrations in the book of, like, if you can see that, that's when they're at a tea party with Mr. Beaver and Mrs. Beaver. They're having dinner with them, having some food. I love the little illustrations, but like in the best possible way, written like a really, really old-fashioned book. Obviously, I know it's like from like 1950. So nice to read a classic as well. And the last book that I read during the readathon was Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator by Roald Dahl. I put an update up a while ago when I read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was in one of my readathons where I read it. and I liked it. It was okay, it was good. I liked Charlie and I liked the story. I didn't like Willy Wonka, he did irritate me quite a bit, so I think that lowered the rating down for me for the first one. But in this one, he's not in it that much, and when he is in this one, he is actually quite funny. And if you haven't read this one, I won't say too much because it's the second one, but if you have and you know what I'm talking about, I love the president, the US president. He's so funny. He really makes me laugh in this book. Some of the things he said, I don't know if they're supposed to be funny, and obviously because these are children's books, and if you read them to children, they'll find it funny, but they won't quite understand as to why. And Roald Dahl, I've noticed, sometimes does push it a little bit. Certain things that he says, especially one of the jokes that the president says, if you've read this, you'll know what I mean. But I was laughing out loud when the president was saying all these silly things. I was laughing out loud. Really like this story more than the first one, and it's nice to see more of Charlie's grandparents in this one as well, because obviously he's got two sets of grandparents, and it's nice to see more of them in this one. I did enjoy this one a lot more than the first one because Willy Wonka wasn't in it that much. The story was better as well, I thought, more funny and like more adventurous and more branch out away from the factory. Obviously they still they end up there and they're there for some of the story. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I gave this one 4 stars. The only 5-star book of Roald Dahl, well, the only book I've gave 5 stars is Matilda. There hasn't been another one that I gave 5 stars to yet. They've all been like a 3.5 or 4. So I'm waiting to read one that does really push me to give it a 5 stars. Apart from Matilda, there hasn't been any more. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one a lot more than the first one because Willy Wonka isn't in that much. I wish there was more of these. I do wish there was more. I'm planning on getting some more Roald Dahl books soon. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I will leave all the information for the readathon in the description box, so I do recommend you click on it and have a look. And if you want to, join the Bookaholic group on Facebook that I'm a moderator for. It's one of the nicest book groups I've ever been in. I've been a member for about 2 or 3 years now, and recently become a moderator, and it's lovely. Such a feel good, positive, happy atmosphere. I've made quite a few friends on there as well from reading. I'm good friends with a girl now who I met through this Bookaholic group. So loads of benefits to it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon with another one. Bye.